Today's video is for all of my retired families who are sick of paying the high HOA fees. If you're looking for freedom without the extra cost, stick around because I just might have the perfect option for you. Let's get started. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time in this channel, I'm Wendely Quinones, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Central Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Today we find ourselves back in Ocala, Florida, in a beautiful community. Honestly, one of my favorite communities here in Ocala, especially for those of you who are retired, who are tired of paying high HOA fees. I was told from one of my clients that they are paying an HOA fee of $1,000 a month, and that is just crazy to me for somebody who is retired. This community offers us so much more for so much less, and one of my favorite things, as you guys know, is the fact that this community has spacious lots. There are so many activities daily in this community, and there are so many amenities, which we will get into at the end of the video. Now, in regards to the home that we're going to see in today's video, it is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with a flex space, 1,816 square feet. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the tour. Now, stepping into this home, the first thing you're going to notice is that we have this window here in the foyer area that's going to bring us that natural light. We have a nice foyer area, and to the left we're going to have our first bedroom. Now, in this home you're going to have ceramic tiles throughout the entire home. You're going to have carpet in the bedrooms. In this case, this is the first bedroom. I love that it's immediately when you come in, and you have this spacious closet here for whether that be somebody who's living with you or if you want to use this as a guest room. Now, immediately when you step out of this bedroom, you're going to have that bathroom, which is going to be where the guests come and also whoever is living in this bathroom. You're going to have the single sink with the granite countertops. They do have white cabinets, so if you do not like the brown, you do have the option of doing white, and then they also have different countertops, but in this case we have granite. Now, in this bathroom we're going to have the shower tub combination, and it is pretty spacious for a bathroom. One of my favorite things is the fact that they did it in a little hallway, so it's kind of private. And then over to this side we're going to have that linen closet for all of our storage. Now, stepping back out into that foyer area, we're going to be directed into that den, which it does have French doors. So if you're somebody who works from home and you want that privacy, or maybe you want to turn this into like a game room, or maybe like a private spot where you can just have your entertainment. I have a client who the husband has his own room where he can be entertained throughout the day. You can do something like that here. Maybe make it a reading room, a prayer room, a yoga room, meditation room. There's so many options of what you can do in this room, and it just has such good lighting. I love it. Now, stepping across from that den area, we're directed into this little hallway, which to the left is going to lead us to that 2-car garage. And then over to this side, we're gonna have a coat closet over here, and then right behind me is where your AC handler would be. And my favorite thing is that they have this little section for you here to kind of just set it up however you would like right when you come in through the garage. And there's so many ideas that I have for that area. Now, finally reaching the end of the foyer area into our living room area, we have an open concept spacious floor plan. This would be considered our living room area. You can put your TV over on this side, a nice sectional. You can either put it this way or maybe this way, but definitely enough space for you to put in a sectional. And then over to this side would be where we put our dining table if you're somebody who does like to put dining tables in your home, or you could just put a ping pong table if that's your preference. And we also have that lighting coming in through the lanai area. Now, in this case, the lanai does come included if you buy this floor plan. It is not a choice, it is not an upgrade. This is how it comes. Now, it is pretty spacious for a lanai area, and one thing I want to point out is that it does not come screened in. However, with the incentives that the builder is giving us, we can include this to be covered. That way when you move in, you don't have to worry about anything. And another thing that is not included, but we can always negotiate and have it covered by the builder, are the blinds. So that way when you come in, you don't have to worry about anything but bringing your furniture in. Now finally, stepping into that kitchen areas for all my chefs and my bakers. This is where you're gonna be making all the delicious snacks and meals that you will eat on a daily basis. Now in this case, we have that island space. Again, the granite countertops. This is where you can put 4, maybe 3 seats, depending on how you prefer it. You're gonna have cabinets over on this side, a nice deep sink. We do have the garbage disposal on the bottom. And then in this side, we're gonna have the 36-inch cabinets. You're gonna have the crown molding. The appliances do come included minus the refrigerator, but that is something that, whatever you're gonna do, negotiate for you. Now stepping over here, we have that pantry space. My favorite thing about this builder, the fact that they definitely give us enough room to store our groceries in. Now stepping in front of the kitchen, we are directed into that laundry room, which in this case, you do see a washer and dryer, but it is not included in the home, but it is also something that we can include with the incentives. Typically we have a little bit left over, which we can add this to cover after the closing cost, which is a major plus to you guys because we love to save money here. Now, finally stepping into that primary bedroom, very spacious, definitely can fit a king size bed. Over to this side, you can put your dresser and your big TV projector, whatever you would want. And then over to this side, we have that walk-in closet for us to store. I'm gonna be honest, this is our shoe closet. This is our shoe closet and our coat closet. There's a reason why I say this, which you'll see in a couple of minutes. Now, we're gonna have the double pane, double wide window, giving us that natural light throughout the day. And this room is facing the back of the home, just so you have an idea of where we are throughout the video. Now, this is probably one of my favorite parts in the home in itself, because typically we see bathrooms that aren't that spacious, but in this case we have a really spacious bathroom. You're gonna have an extended vanity here with the double sinks, and then it has the drawers throughout the middle and cabinets and drawers on each side. So just imagine what you can put away here. Now over to this side, we do have that private toilet space for those of you private toilet lovers, and then over here we're gonna have that linen closet. And then in this bathroom, it does have a standing shower with a little seat for those of you who need a space to, maybe you had a long stressful day and you just need to like get your mind off of it, or maybe you're just mowed the lawn. In this case, you won't have to mow the lawn, but maybe you just did some gardening in your landscaping and you're like so exhausted you need to sit here. You can definitely go ahead and do that. It's pretty spacious, and it does have that ceramic tile going all the way to the top, and the little window bringing in that natural light. Now, finally, the reason why I said that that is your coat closet and your shoe closet is because you also have a second walk-in closet in this floor plan. I'm telling you, for a 55+ community, I absolutely love the floor plans in this community. I hope you love the home and the tour. We have reached the end of the tour in itself, but I know that you're gonna love the cost and the incentives more than you're gonna love the home. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, one of the most important aspects of finding a home is knowing where exactly you are located. So we are in Ocala, Florida, as I stated in the beginning of the video, and that is only about an hour and 20 to an hour and a half from downtown Orlando, the Orlando International Airport, and the Disney parks. We are only about 50 minutes to Gainesville, Florida. If you want to go and watch the Gators play, we are only 50 minutes away from that. And we are only about an hour and 20 to an hour and a half from Tampa, Florida. So if you want to go to Busch Gardens and enjoy some time there with your family, or if you want to go to Clearwater Beach or even Siesta Key or any of the beaches along the coast, we are only an hour and 20 to an hour and a half from that location. Now, in regards to what's here and nearby, we have a Publix just about 4 minutes, not even, maybe 2 minutes from this community. And then we're also gonna have an Aldi's, a Lowe's, only 4 minutes away from here. And everything else is literally going to be about 7 to 10 minutes away. If you want to go to downtown Ocala, we are only about 20 to 30 minutes away from that area. And if you want to go to the springs, because we do have a lot of beautiful springs here in Ocala, we are only about 30 minutes from Rainbow Springs. And if you want to go maybe to Silver Spring Shore and take a ride on their glass boat, we are probably only about 25 minutes from that area. But your favorite part of the video has begun. Just a recap of what we saw in today's video. This home is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 2-car garage, all 2s, 222s. If you love the magic number, we're gonna have that flex area where you can convert it into anything that you would like, whether that be a prayer room, a meditation room, a yoga room, a dance studio, a gym. There's so many options. If you work from home, you can use that room. It does have the privacy because of the French doors already included in there for you. So this floor plan is amazing for you, especially if you're somebody who is retired. Now the floor plan offers us an open concept floor plan where we're gonna have the dining area, the living area, and the kitchen all visible throughout any area of the home where you're standing, which is a plus. Many people are looking for those open concept floor plans, and in this case we can more than likely include everything that you need for this home by the builder with the incentives that we're offering, which we're about to get into. Now one thing that I didn't point out is that this community does allow somebody 18 and over to live in this community. Although majority of the community is 55 plus, 20% of the community can be under 55 but over 18. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for a home, you want something quiet, this is definitely a great community. Now I know that there's a lot of 55 plus communities where the HOA is like $500 a month or $600 a month, in some cases even $1,000 a month, but this community we do not have an HOA that high. It is only $215 a month, and that is going to include your lawn maintenance, which covers already about $100 to $120 depending on who does lawn maintenance for you. So technically speaking, your HOA is just under $100 a month, and that's going to include a clubhouse, which they do activities throughout the month, every day of the month. It's going to include a pool, which you can go and do water aerobics every single day if you would like. This is also going to include a couple of courts, and if I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, I apologize, but it is a gated community, so you're also going to have that privacy in this community. Now the home that you saw in today's video is priced at $315,000, which is amazing, especially with what you're seeing. If you're somebody living in West Palm Beach, if you're somebody living in Miami, in a retired community, maybe you're in another state in a retired community and you want something affordable with the HOA and the price, this is definitely a good deal for you. I would not be showing it to you if it wasn't. Now, in regards to the down payment amount, now if you're a first-time home buyer and you want to live here as a primary resident, your down payment amount for 3.5% is going to be $11,025 a month. Now that is just the down payment for a first-time home buyer with an FHA loan. If you're looking to do a conventional loan with 5% down, it's going to be $15,750. And then if you're somebody who's maybe thinking about doing a second home, or maybe you just want to put a little bit more for your down payment and you want to do that 10% conventional, we are looking at $31,500 for our down payment amount. And if you're somebody who's looking for an investment opportunity, an investment property, or maybe you just don't want to have that PMI in your monthly payment, you can do a conventional 20%, which is going to be about $63,000. Now at this price point, with an estimated 4% for closing costs, we're looking at $12,600 for the closing costs. But in this case, the builder is offering us closing costs. You can either do the interest rate plus the closing costs, or you can do up to $25,000 total towards the closing costs that you can use for the closing costs to buy the window treatments, the refrigerator, the washer, dryer, and also cover your point buy down so that we can bring that interest rate and that payment down. And then we have that HOA of $215 a month. Now an estimated payment, depending on how much you put down, can be between $1,800 and $2,300, and that is everything together: your taxes, your principal, your interest, and your insurances, which is a great deal for what we are getting. I've had many clients love this community recently, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I know that there's a lot of people who are retired who are looking for something affordable, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel for retired folks because you're on a limited income, and I hate the fact that the HOAs have to be so expensive for you guys. So I wanted to come and bring you something that can be affordable to you. Now, with that being said, I want to make sure that you guys are aware of my free consultations that I offer you, whether you're ready to sell your home and buy a new home. I offer free consultations in the link down below, or you can give me a call to the number that you're going to see in the bottom of the screen. Now, if you're ready to win in real estate, make sure that you win with Wendeley.